Hello, my sax playing friend Alexander Matthias here from saxophoneMasterclass.com. In today's lesson, I'm going to show you how to play the C minor blues scale step by step. Now, I already have a lesson on the C major blues scale, but this is a different formation and it's actually different notes. So it's important to know the differences between the major blues scale and the minor blues scale, which I'm also going to discuss in this video. Now, if you want to get the fingerings, the note names, and the sheet music for the C minor blues scale, go ahead and go to saxophonemasterclass.com/C blues, and you can download that absolutely free, and that will help you with following along to this lesson. I also give you the C major blues scale fingerings inside that PDF absolutely free. So let me just play you the C minor blues scale in 2 octaves, and then I'm going to show you how to play it step by step. So we're starting on that low C, which is 3 fingers in the left hand, 3 fingers in the right hand, and this key down here. Then we're going to move up to the E flat note, which is 3 fingers in the left, 3 fingers in the right, and this key here. So we're actually transitioning from the low C up to D sharp, which is quite difficult. So try to practice moving across those keys smoothly in order to get that transition without playing. Once you've worked on that transition between C and E flat, we can start playing those 2 notes back and forth like this. Try tonguing each note as well. Now we're going to move on to F, which is 3 fingers in the left hand, 1 finger in the right hand. Then we're going to move to F sharp, and there's 2 different ways to play F sharp here. We can do the middle F sharp, which is just that middle finger. Or we can do the side F sharp, which is F and this key here, which opens this back key here. Now we can move on to G, just 3 fingers in the left hand. Go up to B flat. I like to use the side B flat, which is 2 fingers in the left hand, and this side B flat here. And then middle C. So the first octave of the C minor blues scale sounds like this. Now, this can be a difficult scale to play in the first octave for several reasons. One reason is that you're playing that low C, which can be really hard to get. But luckily, I have another lesson that's going to help you with improving your low notes, and I link to it in the description of this video and also at the end of this lesson. The other thing is that transition from C to E flat, so make sure you're tonguing each note, which is going to make it a lot easier to transition between the 2 notes. The other thing is that the C minor blues scale contains F sharp and B flat, and there's multiple ways to play these notes. So like I showed you with the F sharp note, we can actually play the side F sharp or the middle F sharp. So when you're practicing the scale, just pick one of them. I recommend the side F sharp and work on that until you get it before moving on to the middle F sharp, or else it starts to get confusing. The B flat also has 3 different alternative fingerings, and I actually have another video on all of those fingerings which you can check out. There's a link in the description of this lesson, but I highly recommend doing the side B flat when you're playing this scale. You also have the 1+1 B flat, and you have the bis B flat. And again, I explain all of those B flats in a separate video if you want to check that out. There's also alternative fingerings for the C note. I use the middle C here. You can also use the side C, but I actually just like to use the middle C when I'm playing the scale. So keep all of those things in mind and make sure to just pick one of these fingerings to practice the scale to. Once you've mastered that, then you can move on to other alternative fingerings. So now I'm going to show you the C minor blues scale in the 2nd octave, which is more or less identical, except now we're pressing the octave key. Let me show you what I mean. So we're actually pressing the octave key for the second octave of the C minor blues scale, apart from the first note, which is C, with our middle finger. We're not pressing the octave key for this note. Now we just move up to E flat or D sharp, 3 fingers on the left, 3 fingers on the right, and this top key here. And again, pressing the octave key. Up to F. I'm going to play side F sharp. Then G. Then B flat. I like the side B flat. And then middle C. And that's the C minor blues scale in the second octave. When you're practicing the scale, try to focus in on one of the octaves. So if you want to work on just the first octave, practice that up and down to a metronome, try tonguing every note, and then move on to the second octave with the same approach. You want to use a metronome, maybe at 60 BPM to start, play one note per beat, and tongue every note. Go up the scale starting on the middle C all the way up to C with the octave key, and then all the way back down again, just like I showed you. Eventually you want to combine both octaves and play the scale like this. And that's the C minor blues scale, my friend. If you want to get the fingerings and the note names for this, go ahead and go to saxophonemasterclass.com/C blues, and you can download all the fingerings absolutely free, along with the C major blues scale, which is a different scale. So the C major blues scale is not the same as the C minor blues scale, and I also include the C major blues scale fingerings too. If you want a step-by-step lesson on the C major blues scale, I actually have another lesson on that. You can go and check that out. There's a link in the description, or just wait till the end of this lesson and I will link to it there. Alright my friend, I really hope you got a lot out of this lesson. Let me know, comment below, subscribe to my channel if you want to get weekly videos from me. I'm always putting out new content, and I have hundreds of other lessons that you can check out on my channel as well. Until next time, have a great week and happy playing.